I'm Stuart Varrell, I'm based in Teesside and I run a company called Fluid Pixel Limited. Our biggest success was a game called Cammy Crazy, and it's been downloaded nearly 750,000 times now. As a company, we concentrate on mobile applications because they're quick to develop, the time to market is very short, and the potential return is also very big. The three main stages that we look at when developing an application is the design, the development itself, and then the testing and release of the application. The first place we look at other applications and what's already out there on the market to see whether what we're trying to do is already out there, and in which case we see whether there's any improvements we can make, but if there isn't, then we move on. When you're thinking about your game or application, then bear in mind copyright issues, so don't use well-known characters or ideas that you don't own yourself. Take inspiration from things, but don't copy them directly. Once we've identified an audience, then we can use that throughout the whole design process, so design the colour scheme and the user interface to match what that audience would expect. So for younger children, we look at using bright primary colours and not needing them to do complex interactions. The idea is we're taking this felt material and try and recreate the look of this, but on a screen.
One thing I really do like about this is like that slight drop shadow just below the blue there. It really kind of adds that kind of depth to it.
Mirror.me is quite a scientific application and it's got a lot of research behind it, so we wanted to make sure that that came out within the application itself. So one of the things we didn't want to do was also make it too serious so that it didn't engage the target audience. And we were looking at teenagers, mainly girls, so there's a lot of design went into making sure that it wasn't too clinical. For someone starting out, they need to have an idea or an audience in mind for what they're doing. It's one thing being able to develop something, but unless there's a market for what you're developing, then it's very much just a private project. One of the most important things once you've developed your application is to let people know about it and get it marketed. So contact as many people as you can, newspapers, magazines, and tell them your whole story, maybe not just about the application, but about how you came up with the idea. We take inspiration from the world around us all the time, and we're always looking at how we can improve an idea or what we can bring to it from a design or programming point of view that will take it to the next level. So it's really easy to get started in mobile development. You go onto the relevant manufacturer's website and they provide you links to download the software development kits to get you up and running. And all you need is a Mac or PC, a software development kit from one of the manufacturers, and preferably a device to actually test it on. And from there you can develop anything you like. That easy. People need to have an interest in computers and they need to be able to work their way around the computer and hopefully have some kind of development or programming knowledge. But there's so much help available online that you really can get up and running very easily.